Hi everyone, this is a video about similarity with real-world application. I want to briefly review what similar polygons are. As we went over this in class, we know that they have the same shape but a different size. In other words, two objects are similar if the only difference that exists between them is their size. If you uniformly scale by either enlarging or reducing one object, you will be able to produce the other. Now, what if I told you a painting like this was actually created using similarity principles? I'd like to introduce someone very special to me. This is Maria Huppy, my aunt, who is a mouth painter who lives in Hillsboro, Oregon. I went to see Maria over the weekend specifically so she could help me introduce this project to you guys.
Hi, my name is Maria Huppy, and I'm a quadriplegic mouth painter. I got in a car accident back in 2000, and I've been able to learn to paint basically step by step, and I want to show you one of those methods I use now. Here is on my iPad a picture of a rose that was taken by my mother, and I wanted to make this painting. So the first step is getting a grid system on my laptop or iPad.
What Maria is referring to is this. She puts a grid on her iPad so the picture is broken up into smaller squares, and then she makes the squares also on the larger canvas that she's intending to paint on.
Once I have my iPad set, I go ahead and get the program that will help me draw the grid, and then from that I make the grid on my panel that I'll be using for my painting.
Here's another look at the original artwork with the grid on it, and then the final product.
And from this point, I look at my iPad as I look at the grid and make all the marks that I need to get started to get that actually painted on the grid.
Maria is obviously using knowledge from her geometry class in high school to transfer the smaller image to the larger canvas using similarity principles.
This would be a good start for your project on similarities and how it can be applied in the real working system of life.
Maria and I love to joke, but in all seriousness, she is a sponsored artist through the Mouth and Foot Painting Artists Association. It's a really great for-profit association run by disabled artists. So there's people out there using their mouth and feet to paint incredible photos, and I would love to spread the word about the amazing work that they're doing. It's been so incredible having Maria's story as part of my family for the past 18 years, but more importantly, just seeing the work she produces with a paintbrush in her mouth is astonishing. So the next few images are of her work, and I just want you guys to take a look and see how cool it is, and hopefully it inspires you to really put a lot of effort into your projects that are assigned today. This is actually the room where Maria does her paintings. It's filled with some of her previous work. It's a beautiful room with lots of natural lighting, and she's able to have a really great creative space. Thank you guys for watching and letting me share part of my family with you. Maria says thank you as well, and we look forward to seeing what you guys can come up with.